Cap, Peter landing at depot.
Cap, if you manage it, don't go for fuel, just pick up some Mavericks and go hunting those T90s.
It's not made any difference. Something's going on, I don't know what it is. My upload bandwidth's knackered.
Cypher's RTBing to home pad due to damage to flaps.
Actually, I'm heading the wrong way. I've got to come in and land this way, haven't I? Oh, sorry about this. I don't know what's causing such high bandwidth.
Can somebody give me an active for the airline airfield, please?
01.
01. 01, AFM.
It's one you took off from.
Yeah, these ground targets are still moving from the north.
Yeah, does someone know where in the north?
If you look at for me on F10, I'm right over them.
Who's me?
Gumbo.
Hey, from Gumbo.
I don't know what's causing the bad bandwidth.
Gumbo, I've just dropped a pin on your location.
Okay, roger.
It could be just the time of evening. I don't know, maybe I'll have to do a speed, if I do a speed check, that was going to disconnect from the bloody server. Hate this. I've got fibre to the cabinet, but then after that it's a wire to my house, it's a long wire from a long pole.
Captain on the pop.
Probably not, no, but I might be able to upload the video from my PC. I'm recording it myself, so.
How soon is it due?
It's the upload to Twitch that's the problem.
These are very difficult to kill.
I don't know why I'm having problems with the bandwidth tonight. Could be an ISP failure or something, or whatever. I don't usually have problems like this. What I'll probably do is upload it, re-upload it to YouTube.
Almac or whatever it is, traffic, 2 times Hornets, initials.
Landing,
Heading
here,
straight
landing,
from
here.
base to final.
Cap taking off pop, or roger that Hornet, have you 2 on final. Runway is occupied for now, but will be cleared shortly.
Statics on final with a damaged aircraft. Clear the runway.
AFM, we Hornets run a pattern. Hornets declaring initial.
Static runway will be clear momentarily. Maddox, if you could extra like yourself on the runway.
Gumbo's RTB.
If you want, I can use the Perry track.
Runway will be clear for you now, static.
Roger. Static finals gear down.
Cap, Get
This is
yourself
gonna
to
be
one
fun.
end of that runway, get some forward momentum, that'll help you get airborne. Once
I've
you
got
do that,
damaged engine.
Victory flight, lining up parallel taxiway for taxiway takeoff to keep the runway clear.
Roger that.
I can't take off, I can't do it, I've got a power.
I am way too
Cap, what you
fast.
need to do
I
is
don't
just
know
imagine
why.
it as being a very short runway, so just get yourself to a point where you've got a few meters of flat, power up, get some forward momentum, then flip your nozzles down as you run out of flat.
Pilot flight turning downwind now, requesting next input.
And watch out, you're on top of a net, you need to back up a bit.
So recording
at
downwind.
Or you can just do that.
I don't think my flaps are working.
Shifty doing a flyby of Al Minhad, runway looks out of action. Good job. Whistler on downwind. Yeah, cap turn right now and you should be able to do it.
Hornet flight 2 ship turning base to final now.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Roger that, runway will be clear.
That does not look good to me.
Clear to turn finals 2 times on it.
Yeah, tanks were damaged but not destroyed.
8 times coming in with buster bombs on those tanks. Nicely done, Cap. Yeah, well, you probably damaged your landing gear for later.
Roger. Cap heading out. Oh, I'm escorting the Chinooks and I'm heading out to find tanks to go.
Whistler turning final.
Hornets to advise there's a Harrier on the right hand side, the very right hand side, 3/4 of the way down the runway. So
Static vacating the runway via Delta.
Our group, do we know where any of those tanks are?
Oh, let's have a look outside.
Hostile.
Copy, Cap. Run final, line international.
Well and truly damaged.
Approximately bearing
Okay.
323 for 17.
So,
There's a
flick
marker
that switch.
there.
323.
Stand by for all the warnings.
Warning.
Yeah, one on this side
Right
as
hand
well.
sign, aye.
No? Yeah? No?
Request repair.
Copy.
Oh.
Destroy hostile vehicles.
Quickest way to shut
Be
your
advised
aircraft
you have
down.
a Hornet in front of you.
Oh, flick the little switch on your
your feet
throttle.
up.
Repair, thanks for the follow.
Hornet run long.
Yeah,
Will do.
That'll be good.
I bombed the runway,
Staying right of runway.
but I got hit by something. I'm not sure. It couldn't have been my own bombs. I had a delay
good,
set on them. Okay, so now we can repair. Rearm, sorry. I'm going to go in with Mavericks, I think. So, anti-armor. They should be A9s.
Cap, Shack times 3.
So I can repair and refuel
Request
the arm
refueling.
at the same time.
Request rearming.
That's really good. And try and figure out what's going wrong with this stream. What the hell's going on?
Cap, just shot by a missile in major danger, heading back.
Runway will be clear in 1 night.
I mean, the streaming PC is only using 2% of the network.
Active.
Sorry, the server. It's only using 2% network.
Whistler clear, run.
Combat approaching from the north for
Where am I?
entering
What am I after
left-hand
here?
circuit.
I am after
Cap, you've lost your engine. You're going to have to eject.
Active runway is clear for your...
Negative, I'm bringing it down.
0% network there. 2% network. That's quite.
Try and get the belly.
For the server. 2% network.
So copy, he's taken aim.
Punch it out!
Come up,
See you in
Rick.
hell.
Let me just go and check my bedside PC because it might be doing something stupid behind me back. Back in a minute.
All units be advised to have an explosion on the runway.
Roger, Saint.
I think that was a Harrier.
He's just off the runway, I think.
Runway is clear.
Clear from left there.
Take the active.
Refueling complete.
Cowboy's entering left downwind. Black Knight 4 even.
So it's likely to expand to the north.
Roger that, Black Knight 2. Take the active when able.
Hey, what are you doing? Rearming complete.
No, I can't see a damn reason for it. Can't see any reason for it whatsoever.
Black, airline traffic, Black Knight 2, line up runway 01.
Oh, am I finished? Looks like I'm finished. Looks like I'm all repaired.
Roger, I died, I'm just filming now.
I need to start my engine.
Line traffic, Black Knight 2 clear. Airborne, sorry.
Alavic traffic, execution
Black
lead inbound,
Knight 2,
emergency landing 01.
have target's opportunity bearing 325 from your position for 40 miles.
Black 2, target opportunity bearing 324, 40 miles. I do have a waypoint over there somewhere.
Roger, dropping marker now.
Cap, would you like the Hornet flight to stay at our line or return to carrier?
Cover your clear
I
finals,
don't
runway
know.
01.
I mean, we're not getting any lag.
Clear for
on the
runway
server,
01,
or don't
finals,
appear to be
Black
getting
Knight 4.
any lag. I can't see how many megabits or megabytes or mega whatever it's killer whatever things it's using. Using 100 and that's using bloody hell, it's using
Alavic
15
traffic,
megabits a
safer
second.
turning final
On network.
01, emergency landing.
That's a lot. I only get 16 megabits a second upload, and it's using 13 of them.
Roger that, Cypher.
That
Don't have
is
you
an amazing
on,
amount of traffic.
F10 for some reason.
Oh, why it's using that much?
You may be damaged. Yeah, I got shot up pretty bad, my flaps are fucked.
All units AWACS is reporting air picture clean, so Mirages. I'll have 2 Hornets back in the air.
That's why we've got a problem.
So Mirages.
It's the amount of data that's going through the server. There's nothing I can do about it. It must be the amount of people we've got on. I mean, we've got an awful lot of people on tonight, and it's using all my bandwidth. I only have 16, 17 megabytes a second. Or megabits a second, sorry, and it's using 14 of them. That's why we're having such a bad rate on the...
Airline traffic, ramp inbound for landing.
Yeah, nice Windows update as usual. Well, I don't know what it is. It could be actually a Windows update, but I don't think it is.
Do we have any helicopters ready for CSAR?
I need faster upload, but I can't get faster upload, basically.
Do we have any helicopters ready for CSAR? Anybody?
Negative, not right now.
Why is my hood not on?
Kingston, wait for 1 Harrier in front of you to clear runway, then you are clear to
My hood's not working.
T-Cypher right now, I've got you on F10. Runway's occupied now, but we'll clear it ASAP.
Why is my hood not working?
Copy, yeah, trying to slow up.
I went anyway.
Campus comm check.
T5 for runway clear.
That's better.
Black Knight 4 vacating runway.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's BT type internet. I'm not with BT, but we have to use BT lines. Which is a real pain in the ass. So although I'm on fibre, I have something like 68 megabytes download. I've only got 16 megabytes upload, and I can't get anything more. Why did people sit with their canopies open? I don't know. I mean, for where I am, yeah, I'm not that far from the exchange. I'm about a mile as the crow flies from the exchange, I think. So I'm not bad. It's fibre to the cabinet, but from the cabinet to my house is about 100-metre length of bloody twisted pair cable, you know, hanging from a telegraph pole down the street. If I had fibre to the house, fibre to the premises, I might have a bit better bandwidth, but I don't think very much more. We're lagging behind in the UK when it comes to bandwidth on broadband. It's really sad how much we do actually lag behind other nations.
Just on the northern attack, and there are still some tanks left. If there's anyone out here with 30 ground ordnance, bring it out.
It's just ridiculous, really. I mean, I have been told that Virgin Cable will be coming.
Directly below you.
I used to work for NTL, who Virgin bought out when NTL died. They took on too much debt, basically.
Northwest.
So I might be able to get 100 up and 100 down. Hello, what happened to him then? That cap?
See that smoke off your nose? Yeah,
Cap's wrecked. I don't know what happened to the cap.
Quick question, which Harrier is upside down on the ramp?
Might be caps.
Pseudo initial aye.
Roger that, see, or you've got one slow moving Harrier inbound on runway 01 at this time.
This is Bravo, isn't it? Yeah.
Black Knight 4 is currently repairing.
Static, holding short 01 at Bravo.
Roger that, static, holding short.
Al Macadoo Hardy do Hickety, whatever it's called. Traffic 2 times Hornets requesting takeoff runway 01 immediate departure holding short.
Copy that, 2 times Hornets, hold.
I'll need to chill down my Mavericks straight away. Might be better to laser Mavericks, but who's coming in then? Ah, look.
Gunfighter 3, turning final 01.
Sorry about this. What I'll do is I'll try and stitch together the videos, that's if it's salvageable, because I rebooted the PC, so I'm not sure if it actually saved the previous thing.
Copy.
Although actually, it will have, because I rebooted the program, didn't I?
How quickly can you Hornets get in the air?
There's not going to be much missing. I'll stitch it together and upload it to YouTube and Twitch.
How quickly do you want us in the air?
Once his Harriers away from in front of you, static and the Hornets, you can make a quick departure on runway 01.
Runway vacated.
Static entry 01.
Confirm Hornets entering 01.
For rolling departure.
Roger that, rolling departure, runway 01, clear.
Static, we'll wait for you to get to down a little further down the runway, and then we'll be right behind.
Dark Bingham, watch my fucking tutorials, for God's sake.
Go.
Straight ahead to ground. Selecty Mavericks.
Harrison on comms.
Gunfight there,
on.
runway is clear for landing.
Throttle back.
Clear for landing. Copy.
Gunfighter 1 has engine issues, is RTB.
Where are we heading from here then? We've got to head that way, I think.
2 fresh air-to-air Hornets
324.
ready on tasking.
Roger that. Picture looks clean for now.
It's still dropping. It's dropping
Head north
down
and
about
orbit.
2 megabits a
west
second.
of Arma.
It looks like we've captured Almac turn. Should be available for rearm and repair.
Correct, it is blue.
Yeah, in traffic, waiting time, Mirage.
Well, that's good. Where are we going? Can't remember now.
Roger that, Mirage.
All units, we have enemy
320.
southeast of the target with airfield, and they are hitting our units.
Black Knight 2, rifle times 2. Inbound Mark 82s.
I don't know why it's using so much bloody bandwidth. That's I can't understand that. Why the server, unless it's doing a bloody Windows update, but it's Monday, so it shouldn't be doing Windows updates. But any updates actually,
Mirage,
there's nothing on this except DCS.
Confirmed, turning final, runway 0.
It's down to about 12 megabits a second now, 1% network, and that's DCS itself. So I don't know if it was the number of things in the air, maybe. I've never seen it so high, I must admit. I've never seen it high. That's why the stream's bad. It's down to 12, so I've now got 4 or 5 available for everything else. And of course I'm running SRS comms as well on it, which is another drain on resources. How are we doing? We're still on standby. Why are we still on standby? Come on, when's 3 minutes up on these things? Master arm is on. And ground mode is definitely selecting. Fusing is delay 1, delay 2, safe, instant. We'll have instant fusing. Mind you, delay 1 if it's got to go through trees. Yeah, trees? Yeah, really. Okay. No, we're ready. We're now ready.
Black Knight 4 is rearmed and taxi into the active.
So, what's available for us to kill then, as we throttle back? Because, ooh, BMPs, look. BMPs. Down here on the ground. Let's go for those ones. 307.
Mad Eyes, land on that runway right below you there. We are
307. Menu. Map. Scale.
Cap, be advised, we've got 2 times Hornets heading back to the boat now.
Mirage, clear to run.
Just got to look for a bit of smoke, haven't we? There's some smoke.
Is there any traffic? Air traffic control at that airport, or am I just landing?
Can't see anything down there.
Airport is uncontrolled at this time, that's your indiscretion.
Okay.
Oh, what's that? I think that is something down there. Oh, I've seen them on Fog of War, so they should be. Hang on, get back into that.
Okay, Black Knight 4's at Bravo.
Yeah, that's where they are. Right next to there, let's get up.
Roger that, Black Knight 4, and Graham, I assume Black Knight 3, you are clear to take the active.
Clear to take the active, Black Knight.
Gunfighter 3, request takeoff 01.
Can we go for a rolling takeoff?
Roger that, Seagull.
Executioner 1, request permission to take off 01, holding short, taxi point C.
Why the hell am I not
Roger that, Executioner, hold short.
Shifty initials, Al in, runway 01.
Roger that, Shifty.
LA, Gunfighter 1, declaring emergency inbound, 19 miles.
So George, down like 01. Executioner, you may take the active. And depart.
Execute to take active departing.
I should be shouting rifle, shouldn't I? Need to trim up a bit.
Execution lead depart.
Right, let's pull round tight again.
Shifty in the brake 01.
Let's viff it to help. Ooh, look at that. Enough help you go round if you viff. One cage.
Be advised, we've got 1 times figures that appears to be on approach runway 01.
Shifty downwind 01.
Roger that, Shifty.
Come on. I'm not going to get the next one. Okay.
Are we expecting any cap, or should I RTB and get some air to ground?
Suggest air to ground.
Okay.
So I switch to night air brake.
Right. Let's trimmed up. 2 more left. Yeah, I hope that's better for you. It looks like it's over 3 kilobits a second now. I don't know why it was so bad. Why it's such a big bandwidth.
Final 01, gear down.
I'm not sure how much bandwidth it's supposed to use.
Separo initial, coming for straightening approach, declared emergency, 7 miles.
Copy that, temporary, got you on 10, runway should be clear by the time you're in.
Affirm.
Mad Eyes, you have 2 tanks 1 mile north. You can go kill them, and then that's mission done, please.
Cap, do you want Hornets to land on deck? 2 of us are
I
20
want
miles
you to
away.
get to the starting airbase and orbit, please. Everyone starting airbase and orbit.
Lights you're clear to approach 01 and land.
Boom, boom. Where else is down there then?
A firm Cap, Hornets inbound airbase. Can anyone give me a vector time, please?
Southern short fighter.
Mad Eyes, you're being shot at by tanks. I really advise you hurry up and take off. Stop
Where the hell's Mad
bossing
Eyes?
about.
Shifty, runway vacated.
Dickhead.
Grinkles 305 for
Where the hell's Mad Eyes?
305 to 25, A firm.
Gunfighter 3, RTB.
TACAM
he's down there.
X-ray.
Alright, let's go help Mad
All
Eyes.
traffic.
Mad Eyes used to be a airframe mechanic.
Concerning
I
base.
think airframe mechanic or airframe technician.
11 X-ray is both. Confirm I want
on-
vectors home plate to
Actually on
Alma.
Almac 2.
that's because
Roger
Tell me
that.
that.
used to be airframe mechanic.
Cat,
On
I'm seeing
Harry.
the tanks that's on the road. I'll explain to you as well.
Okay, everyone be quiet. This is what we need to do. I need one Caspane, that's going to be Graham, to get to north of Al Maktoon, where there are 2 tanks that need destroying. That's all we need left to destroy. Everyone else needs to get to Al Ain International and get in the circuit. If you're already down there, then take off and get in the circuit.
Al Maktoon there.
All lane traffic have returning final and emergency declared.
Roger that, runway clear for UTEP Road. Everybody else get lined up on the taxiways and ready to take off. Or orbit if you're already up.
Graham, 330 for 12, 2 tanks.
Can't see anything. Where's Mad Eyes? Let's have a look. Graham's up here. I don't know where tanks are.
Cap, I'm seeing a further 3 tanks at that location just hit.
North of Al Maktoum, do you mean?
What's that there then?
Grid reference approximate 24486 0551472. I put them halfway between our McTurn and our Fab.
Yeah, Roger, they're non-players now, they're not moving. I just want these 2 destroyed that are on Oscar Mike. The rest of you can get ready to RTB. Graham, you've got to listen to orders. 282 for free now.
What's that there?
You to give me Irish.
I can't see anything around here. Nothing showing up on here.
All lane traffic temporary clear from Mike.
Mad Eyes is getting shot at, so he's going
Traffic
in.
Black 94 entering left-hand circuit, 1500 feet, 300 knots.
Right,
Oh,
anybody
there.
wants to get off the ground at LA and take the active and take off runway 01.
When you take off, make sure. When you take off, make sure you're not armed, obviously, or just drop your bombs.
On the left-hand circuit, 300,000 feet. Are you ready?
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Good kill, Graham.
Warning. Warning, warning.
All units, all hostiles are now destroyed or relevant. Please return to Al 8 airbase, get in left-hand orbit, and I'll call you in.
Check. I must have ingested a bullet.
Oh, still have to repair first.
Roger, up to you.
That's not fair. I got the bag of smoke in and he finished it off. Bastard, he got the kill.
I got a shot.
Never mind.
Al in traffic, 221 entering Park, which will be all initial power.
All units, you now have permission to land on runway 01. Runway 01 is free. Let's bring it down.
Landing speed is the one.
Oh,
right,
well.
733 knots, great.
Is Mad Eyes still down there? That's not the one I was looking for. That's the one. Yeah, Mad Eyes is still in the friggin' runway.
On the tower.
I'm not going to buzz him. I'm damaged. It would be irresponsible. I'm just going to head south. Head home. Let's have a look.
Mirage, second final. I'll aim 01.
Oh look, my bomb's down the runway. Oh yeah, look. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah, definitely.
Allied International Tower.
Bad eyes.
Apply.
On the runway.
Approved. Mirages, remember you've got a guy following you, so make sure you don't go too slow. Keep one way over 150.
So I've got to go down here somewhere, haven't I? So got a long way to go with a damaged aircraft. So down here.
Align 154 entering pattern now.
155, I would say. Try and keep the. Should be throttling back, really, shouldn't they?
I hope you're going to pay for that new class.
We'll deduct it from our tax debt.
Black
We're
Knight
breaking it down
for 0.
Damn. Tricky times, I think.
Welcome back, Mirages. Good work.
Black Knight 4 downwind for 01, full stop.
What have we? We've got the last of the Christmas drinks here. We've only got 2 bottles of this stuff left. I don't know what I've got left, but this one is Indian Pale Ale Gold, it's called. It comes in a big box of all different ones. It says fragrant and fruity. Fragrant and fruity, I don't know. It tastes nice, it's not so bad. To change from the usual lager drink.
One downwind from my 01, full stop.
And it's cold.
Roger that, slow down as much as you can, you've got 1 ton power
It
ahead.
has to be cold, I can't drink.
Whistler turning final.
In the cool bag.
Roger that,
with the ice packs to
runway
keep it
active
cold.
clear.
That's good. There's only the 2 bottles tonight.
Black Knight 4 has the Hornet ahead and turning final.
Roger.
Right, I bet I need to do my landing checks.
Whistler, what the bloody hell are you doing?
Got ways to
Lost
go.
visual. Never mind. Breaking out of the pattern. Going around.
I'm gonna throttle back. I'll put my autopilot thing on.
Coach 1 turning base final.
And I'm gonna bring up my navigaph.
Copy that, Harrier of your...
Charts. So, approach.
9 o'clock. You sure?
Approach for runway 1.
Roger
Where's
that.
Harrier?
Give him a nice
Oh, have we got all weather
Give him a
landing
nice
on this, do you think?
Black Knight 4 is
Page
final
I'm looking for.
01.
Do we have all weather landing for this?
Black
Give
Knight
him a
4
nice
take right side.
sprinkle.
I'm down 150 knots.
No, you only get 20 slots and none of these are on
You'll catch him up.
Persian Gulf. Great. Okay,
You'll catch
I'll
him
have
up.
to reprogram those then. So, we
You're
have
good.
to come in. This is our chart.
Whistler, you're clear to turn final runway 01.
This is
G5,
our
you
approach
are
charts.
clear to turn final runway
You get
01.
Copy, turning final.
stars and SIDS.
Second turning final. Alright, number 2.
The stars and SIDS. That's the departures. This is for arrivals. So I'm not coming in that direction. I am coming in from this direction. From my
Whistler gear down on final.
yeah, these are my approach. See, it's a shame I don't have
Critical gear
an
down,
airliner's
green,
data computer.
01 final, full stop.
So I just got to go
right
for
hand.
the approach for runway 01. I don't think they're any different. This is the
I
one
think
I
so.
need, isn't it? This is what I need. Approach runway 1. Okay. You have to have this Navigraph too, cool. But you have to pay for it, mate. I was getting into X-Plane before I got into this.
I slipped in
a
the
lot
side
of
as I come in by.
that's why I subscribed on a yearly basis to it, because I did have the ones that you can pick up that are like 4 or 5 years old. You can get them off the internet. But it's something like £7 a month,
occupied, but there's nothing
which
really
I really should, I
Take a
can't
look.
afford really, but it comes in
Come
so
and take
handy,
them right
especially if
hand,
you want to
take
print
one
them
way
out,
down.
you know. But like the knee board obviously doesn't bloody work, does it? In this on Persian Gulf yet? We've got no knee board, know of anyway. I'm gonna have to look into that because we should have knee boards. Static on initials.
Crank all those rigs, vacations, runway, okay.
Let's just check the pattern. Is anybody using lot ATC? Bet they're not, are they? Is anybody using lot ATC for this?
I wish I knew how.
It's quite straightforward actually.
This is a crowded circuit.
Cipher threshold 01.
Roger that.
Right, let's switch off all our defensive systems. We don't want those on. I do
running
have
along,
engine
staying right at that.
failures. PJAM says
Do you want
it's
us
still
to
on,
pop?
I've just
Yeah,
switched
but-
it off. So we have oil
Yeah.
pressure, oh Christ.
Roger.
Yeah, come with the rest of us. Whistler clear, taxiing to park. Alarm traffic, vegan flight is now inbound, short final.
I don't think all of the landing system would work on here.
Siphoning left
Has
hand
it
side.
got ILS? What's the ILS on here? I should have been looking at Navigator for ILS on here, but you never know what these lot do.
I want
ILS.
formation vegan landing, don't fuck it up.
No ILS. It's got VOR, but no ILS. Excellent. I bet it has ILS in real life, you know.
Rendezvous at the Mirages.
Yeah, on my way.
Static reporting engine
Right.
problems and oil pressure loss.
Conventional landing, please, static.
I'm not doing turning very long files.
So I thought you're clear to land if you tuck yourself in behind this begin.
Yeah, I see you.
Green vegan, careful.
Gunfighter,
clear to turn
2
5.
times 810, turning base.
Roger that, you're clear for 5 North runway 01. You'll find the 2 times 8 10.
Copy it. Okay, static, you got bullet holes in your engine.
Hence the oil pressure loss. Ooh, I've got more.
Alarm
Speed
Alarm
brake.
traffic, vegan fly, taxiing off runway.
Get that speed brake back out. Nozzles down. I'll have to come in conventionally.
Static, you've got 2 times 8 10 off your nose. You have priority.
Static priority project.
You can transfer to the left side, and then it will be easier to correct this one.
Static will crossing on your left 8 10 and then you'll clear it.
This is the A10s you want us to go around?
Negative, you should be able to spot it on the back after static.
Affirm.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Right next to me.
Yeah, where should do a vegan stick then, so we don't just ruin the wonderful combination.
Static, run long on touchdown.
Run long.
Wait for Whistler to park next to me and then park next to him.
Graham turning downwind behind Trooper.
Okay, let's just hold our positions here. F-18s, I will leave one slot open for Trooper landing.
Nicely done. F-18, Trooper, you are clear landing runway 01.
82, is that last man?
Roger that, Mr. Dogman.
Just one more.
Negative, got Graham.
Hurry up, Graham!
Graham, you're clear to land runway 01. Straight in approach.
Don't break my favorite plane now.
Yeah, bullets don't
So
get
who
Dave the
parked
Dog. In
Harry
fact, Dave the
upside
Dog's
down?
not on. I left Dave the
Big and
Dog.
inside,
the thing
spot
right,
in,
Charlie.
spot in between, oh, that's
the
a
dog.
Mirage.
Well,
Harry,
that's-
you
In
might
fact,
need to dodge up.
I've lost my voice attack as well. Hang on, let me...
Spot in between the Vigans and the Hornets is reserved currently for the last Hornet down.
Let's get off the runway. Still going over speed. Static vacating runway 01, 5 Delta.
Appears to have been some sort of A-10 collision explosion.
No! Wait. Oh my goodness gracious me! Here's me, full of bullet holes. And SM2.
Somebody give Cap strength.
Give me goddamn, find out who that is.
I do have a box of strength available if you need it.
I want his name, I want his number.
If that's Riddle, he's gonna get his ass kicked.
Oh,
I have a hammer.
Oh my. The only thing wrong with my
They
flight
can't pound
today is the
altitude.
friggin' stream.
Fucking ground pounders, can't take him anywhere.
I need more bandwidth. I don't know how to get it.
Got an upside down Harrier in front
I
of
live
me.
out in the middle of the sticks. The only way...
I had to do it so
Oh,
that I
shit.
could get his
I've
whip
come
from
to
the
the
top.
wrong pan. The only way I could
Last
get
man
extra
down,
bandwidth
last
is
man
if
down. Perfect landing,
Virgin
all
Cable
well
come,
done. Everyone
and I'm
get
not
to the apron.
confident
Chop,
after
chop.
having put some of their networks in. I'm not confident in their ability to supply bandwidth 100% of the time. In fact, I've heard people who are on the 100 up, 100 down, and they get 50 if they're
Like that
lucky.
bit of repositioning.
Mind you, 50 is good enough.
How did
Oh,
Deborah take out
I
an
need more
F-18
up.
and a Hog? Why? Why is this happening? Why has the
I need
18
more
got no wings? Why is the Hornet upside
That's
down?
the problem. I can't download any more bandwidth because of my bandwidth is not strong enough to download more bandwidth.
I mean, it's a pretty good attrition rate for this mission.
I can download more memory, but I can't download any
Hornet,
bandwidth.
respawn a new Hornet and go park. Do it now, or I'll hurt you.
Hornet's gonna fly all the way
I had
from
quite a
Harrier
good...
to here.
let's have a look at the scoreboards. The boards are on the scoresy. I've got a ping of 1, which is great. Static 2-1, which is the server's a ping of 0, which is incredible. Look at those pings. Oh, those pings are glorious tonight. Those pings are absolutely spiffing. Look at that, only one of them is over 100. That's cool. That's cool. Man, we've had some disconnects. There was a lot more people than this. So what have I got on the scoreboard? I've got a 60 score, 4 ground targets, and a runway. The runway must be worth at least 200
Come on,
points.
Graham. Well, I need time, sweetheart.
So Grinkle's the top, I think, with 120. Let's
Fucking
do
Irish,
the
they're always
scores.
late.
Wrong way.
How dare
Scores.
you?
Grinkle, T-Bro, Shifty. Of course, Shifty's definitely in there, and he's in a Mirage. Oh, he's in a Mirage.
If the British made the wheels in this thing any better, I could corner faster.
He's got 3 air kills, 0 ground kills. He got 3 air kills. Grinkle got 5 air kills. Where is everybody? I better get out of here. I'll break. Let's have a look at them. All right, they're all down here. Okay.
All units, exquisite mission. On 3 to celebrate, you're going to go full power. Set trim to max hilarity and
Oh dear,
eject.
he's not going anywhere.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Hang on.
1, 2,
What about me?
3.
Okay. I'll go along with that.
Welcome back. So, everyone, I had some technical problems. I got kicked out of the mission halfway, and then I had all sorts of radio problems, so I missed a lot of what went on. What I did see was very good flying all round. I didn't see people doing any stupid things like we usually do, so that was really nice. Now, let's actually get down to the brass bollocks of what went on. So, who's the first group?
Yeah, vegans. First we do the attack run. It went excellent. We did ruin the runway, plus we attacked some MiG-21s in the process. Then we had the second attack run. It went also excellent. We just killed some tanks and so on. But yeah, then our squadron or flight lead, Trash, got shot down by some tanks. So yeah, his engine died, but he made a successful landing and is currently waiting CSAR.
Yeah, Roger, I saw that. Very good. Next group, don't know who you are, but talk now.
All right, our group, we were sat on the deck, we all took off. There was no fucking, my instructions were followed to the letter. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, and we all went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Interesting on the bandwidth problem.
Small issue with the enemies, Harrison. I'm not entirely sure what you did with them, but they were not particularly responsive to threats, so we engaged them. If you check the replay at some point, Cap, you'll see me slot into formation behind a pair of Su-27s and just gun them down. So this is how I managed to get 5 fucking kills. But on the whole, I'd like to point out that there was no F-18 friendly fire. All buddy spikes were responded to by immediate drop of locks. So while the enemies may not have been the most tricky things we have ever destroyed, it was good in the fact that there were no fuck-ups. We played safe. Everyone was dancing around in and out of the carriers, SAMnet, etc., etc.
Oh, so there were no Su-27s following then. That's sad.
Yeah, they didn't seem to attack us back. So what we did was we charged in. A wave of Fox 3s were out. We then reversed, went straight back out to sea to just make sure anything following us was going to get caught up in the SAMnet. We turned back, re-engaged, and everything was still just kind of orbiting the airfield.
I thought that was too good to be true. I thought, how the hell did Gringle kill all 8 flankers and not lose a single man? It's uncanny, but okay.
To be fair, he got 5. I got 2.
But
wow, the confidence in Cap's voice there.
As I said, there was none of the, especially since we had 2 new guys on the team. I said jump, they just fucking jumped. There was no friendly fires. There was nothing like that.
Okay. Yeah, good job anyway. So that's all fun. Next group, talk.
Raju's, we took off, had some comms problems, got split up. We then went to party with the SA-6, waiting for it to be taken out, and just kind of running in and out, getting shot at. No one got shot down, which is nice. We then killed all the bandits in the area. Was very tempted to shoot down some F-18s, decided not to. We then decided to escort the Huey and the Chinooks. And then, yeah, there was no more air targets, so we just kind of orbited, waiting for something to do. And then we came in, landed in formation, and all happy days.
Roger. There were some Mirages doing ground attack as well, which is quite nice. But okay, very good. Next group, go.
All right, A-10s. We took off. We flew to the AO. beautiful flying from the whole team. Riddle unfortunately got shot down quite early,
Riddle!
but after that, me and Cedor had 24 kills in between us. We flew back, both survived, did a perfect formation landing, and then we blew up by lag or some shit when we got off the runway. So
Awesome. Roger. Okay. Next, was it us?
Yep. Yeah.
Go.
So took off, turned west until we were south of the target, turned up north, ran in, Magnums out, and took care of the S6. Ran in with Mavericks to finish them off. Static made it through. Not quite sure what happened to Dove.
Did he rage quit?
Yeah, I went and bombed the runway, returned to base, rearmed, got Mavericks, went back out, destroyed tanks.
Roger. Okay, good job from us. Next route.
I think that's the helos. I took off from a Huey, landed at the airfield, dropped off some troops, and RTB'd.
Roger.
Good mission, because everybody had a little bit of something to do.
That's Black Knight. We took off and we headed towards the other airport that I can't remember the name of, with the Vegans. And we dropped a load of cluster bombs on the parked MiG-21s, but they seemed to be indestructible.
Oh no, I know exactly what he did. He used the wrong type of unit.
And then we did a couple of gun runs and bomb runs on them to try and destroy them. I managed to either crash into the parked MiG-21s or fly into my own ricochets and knock myself out, and then went on to ATC AWACS duty, but everything had been shot down by then.
If you look at the screenshot I posted, you can see the wings and everything are taken off the MiG-2.
So I think we did kill them.
Members media.
Members
Yeah.
media.
And then I went off to have a go at those tanks coming from the north. I was able to shoot them, but not destroy them, but I damaged them because I only had cluster bombs and guns at the time. But the others, we RTB'd, but then I ran out of time to come back.
All right, we can consider those MiG-21s destroyed then. Fine, okay. Well, because the SU-27s didn't really work, I guess we'll consider it a training mission more than an active mission, but we still done good, and I'm pretty happy with it. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
Quite an enjoyable little mission, really.
Yeah, enjoyed that.
I didn't see anything in medium.
Just a little tweaking, but it was otherwise
Either
fun.
medium, members
Some of
medium,
the
or all
triggers
do.
didn't work, but yeah, they'll be tweaked.
Cool. All right. Well done, everyone. If I can have my 2 files from Auntie. I also need a track file from someone who's not Auntie. Can't be bothered to explain the reasons, but I need that also. So can one of you, Tomic or someone knows how to get their track file, send me that in addition, so I can get some extra bits.
Let me send it.
Yeah, the Tomic and Whistler both get it done. I'll have more to work with than less. Right. Well done, everyone.
Work. Yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Well done, everyone. And next flight is Tebro campaign on Wednesday.
Ooh,
So
excellent.
It'll be this, but hard mode, basically, because it's Tebro.
Oh, that's
right.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later, guys.
I'll have to get it.
Deal it.
I guess I have to open a mission editor and add some units then. Yeah, he said hard mode, Tebro, not deck mode.
Don't know what it was.
Somewhere in between hard mode and shifty mode.
Holy crap,
That'd be
this
good.
track file is 85 megabytes.
To be fair, I'm glad that the fucking 27s didn't work, seeing as all of a sudden there was fucking 12 aircraft in the air before we were even on the cap.
Yeah,
So the Harriers kept up with the Vigans. That's interesting.
That Yeah, was I didn't very know what was
Imagine
going
the
on. I
Vigans
just
would
took
have
off
left the
in the
Harriers
Vigan,
behind.
bombed the runway, and then just did about 850 knots all the way home. I didn't have a fucking clue who was behind me.
Yeah, because the first group of 27s and 25s set it so they'd take about 10 to 15
Well,
minutes
Trash
to
missed by
get to
fucking miles. Tail didn't drop a damn
don't know if,
thing.
we took too long taking off, or if they were just a bit quicker.
Yeah, I think Grim Reaper's
I know,
time
in
is
Kingston.
like double or 3 times what you think.
Yeah.
It's
fact,
always worth
Kingston-
setting up some sort of trigger to initiate
the hell
enemy
did Kingston
forces,
just do
'cause it
there?
just gives time to get people to get themselves sorted on the ground.
Hang on, what
You can
what
do it as
speed is
radio
Kingston doing?
comms option as well, or
It's
something
nice
like
to
that.
see a Persian Gulf mission.
Yeah, it was really fun to fly on the Persian Gulf. I've not flown a Reaper's mission on the Persian Gulf.
It's my first time flying in the Persian Gulf.
Kingston.
How many people got lost on the taxiway?
Let's
on
see what speed he was
getting ready
doing.
to line up in the beginning.
I had an SRS issue where voice was no longer being transmitted at all. I had to completely disconnect and reconnect. And when I reconnected, it put
Now,
me
I
on the
think he
wrong
dropped
flight
his bombs
frequency.
and
So I'm
went into
calling
them.
up for like, I didn't hear any cat shots or nothing. And suddenly I hear Riddle going, "You're on the A10 frequency." I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I had an SRS problem where like
It's,
everyone could hear me, and then as
who's
soon as we
dropping
took
there?
off, I lost all comms.
Cluster
That
bombs.
is the first time I've had an SRS issue, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I just found myself
too.
getting lost on
Can't even
those
see
those
Mad Eyes on
taxiways.
here.
Those taxiways are like 3 times longer than the runways in Caucasus, and they go
Yeah.
all over the place. And I'm not used to flying in them. So.
They're
Anybody
big old
else?
airfields.
Anybody else's computer completely shit itself when those T90 spawned in?
Yeah, I think the pathfinding is incredibly CPU intensive. So I think it's the
Mad
server
Eyes and Gumbo.
slows right down, because if they're not on roads, if they're on, if they're off road, their pathfinding is a lot more complex. So that the AI units just suck up so much of the server.
Yeah, my computer is just like, no, I'm out. I just quit. I just like,
The
great.
server
the
CPU
key
isn't
to
a
that
problem.
is set them up
Monty's got
in
a
place so they're
87.
not moving, or keep them on the roads.
Is everyone hearing me?
Yeah.
I'm saying the CPU on the server is not the issue. Auntie's got an i7, 8700K?
67.
Guarantee.
At least.
Yeah, I guarantee you it's not the server or CPU.
Harrison, the reason the mission was a bit laggy in places is the ship's launching 50 million cruise missiles.
Yeah, I thought I
never got any
dumped it down to
lag. I
one,
just didn't
but
get
it
any
was still
bloody
on double
stream
for some
output.
reason.
Yeah, that's what caused the lag spikes.
Yeah, Cap gave me an hour before to edit it, so I was trying to edit it all to get rid of the complicated trigger that wouldn't have worked. So.
Yeah, my computer had a complete spaz attack when it started launching them. Trying to taxi was hilarious.
They must be static objects, which
they
are very hard to kill.
Future.
Anyways,
It's
I'm
annoying
off,
to
guys.
call. All right, see you later, Kingston.
See you, boys and girls.
I'm going to make a move now as well. I'll catch you guys in the future.
See you for Vietnam, Harrison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume I missed the flight.
Yeah, it was a 90-minute little desert.
8 minutes.
Well, despite the
Oh, I got here at
enemy
like
cap fighter,
3 o'clock or so, and then I saw there was like 25 people in here, and then we were in Persian Gulf, and I was like, no, I'm not going to join in. I don't know how the server's handling what we have. I figured it would be okay, but I
Actually,
didn't want to add.
It was really fucking nice. Normally I can't stream and fly at the same time, but I managed to stream, fly, and have barely any stuttering whatsoever.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, the server seemed to be taking up all my available internet bandwidth on its upload, so my stream was tanking.
yeah, there was a lot of us today. Was it
don't
23 all told?
Somewhere around that.
Yeah.
It was doing about 16 megabit upload though.
Aside from Cap's 3 deaths, you guys only lost 2 aircraft with all those aircraft in the air. That's impressive for GR.
I was killed by a tank while on the ground taxiing.
Riddle up to Sam's site or something.
Cap told me to land at the airfield near the hill.
Yelling at you. Shift
good
your,
day.
Auntie's trying to save your ass. She's looking for tanks, killing tanks next to you, still waiting for you to take off. They must have sniped you inside your aircraft.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That's why your aircraft is. You look like you were fine on the map. You were still there, but they must have shot you through the cockpit.
It was just taxiing around in circles on its own. Land there, he said, and refuel rearm. She didn't tell me there was tanks in Ben.
Not at Al Mutum, Al Ali. The other one to the southeast.
No, he said land at Almac too.
Yeah, he told me to land. He said directly under you as an airfield, land there.
Went half an hour. I think,
While I was obviously taxiing, while I was refueling
I'm not
rearming,
sure
tanks
what
came, and as I was
maybe
taxiing
Star
out,
Wars up tonight.
My stream 054, fucking, I'm just literally slotted in behind 2 Su-27s. I'm like, Fox 2 and Fox.
What do we need Harriers for? Riddle killed one of the SA9 sites with his A10.
We need Harriers because they're awesome.
They can land at FARPs and stuff,
Yeah,
and crash into buildings by the looks of my track.
And we're highly skilled pilots.
And hover at 20,000 feet.
They could land on their canopies.
Can you overheat the fucking Harrier again yet?
No, not yet. I was
No.
dogfighting with an SU-27 yesterday, and it couldn't.
An SU-27, 25
Well, that's
parts
nice
of
to
that
know.
bitch.
I can over-rev the Harrier for a while and get that much extra power. I'll take it while I can.
I was really happy. I managed to land both my cluster bombs on top of those.
Well, there's a
moving
button
tanks,
to do that.
Tank rows.
Really, any day that we don't have friendly fire casualties is a good day for GR.
Yeah, I've got clusters on those tanks coming from the north, but only damaged them by about 12%.
Oh, you had the wrong clusters then. I got the CPU 105s. Those things died.
Yeah, we've only got 20s.
And then I cleaned up with GBU 12s and self-lacing. That was fun.
They're
Blazing
definitely
and
not
moving
killing
targets.
those, are they?
Yeah, when your point track fucking works.
Yeah, it did.
Because the A10 is a god. It's the most
No, the
wonderful
A10 is
aircraft in the game.
old. The A10 is one of the oldest planes in the game. That's why it worked.
Yeah, that's why it's a god.
Whoa.
Anyway, guys, thanks for the mission. It was fun. Speak to you later.
Yeah,
Catch
nice
you
one.
later.
See ya. Looks like Spud Knocker's joining there.
That could be interesting.
Just had a message from him.
Quickly now, everybody on this target. Fox 1. Welcome to the squad, mate.
And we landed in formation with static at the end.
Yeah, I was
Ray gun,
like,
Fox
you've
two.
got loads of room, and then I was like, oh, do they actually have lots of room? Oh,
We did not have lots of room. We had to slow down to like 130 knots for most of our approach to let static go first.
Right. Crinkle, what the fuck is this?
It's so Mr. Range down in Africa and Africa.
I suppose
Missile
that's...
range.
Oh, man. That's funny.
But it worked.
Toto and
Well, it works because it
eternal
never
loop
rains
down
there. Just put everything on solar power and it's fine.
They have done. Just on repeat over and over and over and over and over again until something happens.
That's what?
I'm going to leave you guys for
Africa by
tonight.
Toto to
It was a
play on
nice mission.
eternal loop down
See you next time. Bye bye.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hold
Bye.
on. We can't have that. I'll get demonetized.
Well, if you guys want, I can get a little closer to my daughter's television. You can listen to Frozen for a while.
Really
Fuck
weird.
you.
Listen,
I'm
JD.
having right
That's
now.
gonna get covered in
I'm
sand.
having to do an analysis right now because I started college again today for English Comp 3, and he wants me to do
Somewhere
an
in the
analysis
big
of
desert,
Frozen of
which
how
is
the bad
81,000
guys fucking plot
square
sucked ass because it wouldn't ever worked in the real world. I don't want to hear about
thing
Frozen right now.
is-
I've seen enough Frozen.
Yeah, she's
Let
about
it
to sing
go.
that
The
famous
sand's
song,
gonna get there, and it's just gonna
and
come
my
back.
daughter's she's gonna join in.
You mean the one that Deadpool marvelously, or how he says, does that remind you of Papa Can You Hear Me?
JD, you know we can mute you, right?
Quadruple platinum.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll have to find. Oh, it's too
Solar
bad.
batteries to
I'm
keep
looking
it going
for
eternity. Except
for-
it's going to get covered
for
in
Rage.
sand.
He can stop you all.
The first sandstorm to come up, the sand will start gathering around that, and it'll just bury it.
But you know what? Rage can't stop. Can't stop me from closing Discord.
I am going, so fairly well.
See you later, Whistler.
Alright, I'm off as well. Have a good night, guys.
See you later.
Oh God, she's
So
See
who
you,
is the
man.
Spud Knocker bloke then?
he does
Streamer,
that,
isn't he?
does
Videos
YouTube
and stuff.
He did the Farmer
Ah, You sent me a message saying, "Hey there, I was invited by Dove Enigma to join a mission of yours."
Well, I'm off. See you guys.
That's all he said.
Take care, man.
Yeah, Dove's asked.
Where is he in your channel?
Caps give members thing or something.
Yeah, he's PM'd me.
Because he's a Hoggit. Hoggit like really like him, so maybe it's to try and make friends with Hoggit.
Yeah. That's impossible.
Okay.
What are you on about? Hoggit really like the Reapers too.
What do you mean? No, they bombed the runway. I bombed the friggin' runway.
They're just jealous.
Where's me? Where's me? I'll show you.
Because
I
it's
bombed
like
the
you.
runway. Oh, the runway. There was 2 runways. Remember? Don't forget, 2 runways.
I'll get like run mil spec stuff.
I can't even see where
They
I
like to
am.
think
Where
like
am I on here?
Yeah, they all read the book and think they know what they're
I think they're Americans. That's probably the problem.
There you go. Look.
I didn't want to say
Well,
it.
if there any
just
type
there.
of fucking mil spec stuff
bombed
like
the
Wolf
runway,
will try
that's
to
not
do
even on the map.
that day on Arma, those guys don't know mil
The
spec
runway
from
that's
their
not
ass.
even on the map. Straight down the length. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know which pilot that is, though.
COD players.
Straight down, straight on length. I think it was
Sounds about
something
right.
got me. Must have
They're
been
just
that.
mad because they
Something shot me
they
though,
can't
as
say
I came
stuff
out of it.
like we're in a bag of
Because I now go
cocks
home
today,
and
or
repair, rearm, and get back out.
you know how Cap gets all nasty and
Why can't they say that?
But the other runway's over
'Cause it's
there,
probably
and they're still
against
trying to take out the
protocol, you know.
MiG-21s, which appear to be indestructible.
whereas Cap doesn't really care, and he's funny as hell.
They're not a squad, are they? They're just
Where's
like
Dove?
it's just a forum.
Click on
doesn't
Dove.
No,
They
yeah,
are.
it's a forum hog.
Dove's launching something at them. Oh, he's had rockets, didn't he? Look at all them rockets.
Yeah, it's
Bang,
just
bang, bang, bang,
toxic.
bang, bang. All of you people couldn't kill one MiG-21.
You're gonna have
What
that
is
shit
wrong
beat
with you
down,
lot?
though.
Did you not have a nuke? Shifty got 3 air kills. So you got 3 air kills.
Watching myself
According to
shoot
the,
stuff. I should have been
according to the
yelling.
in-game
Get
log.
some.
Get some,
Where's
get
Shifty?
some.
Where's Shifty? Shifty's there in a Mirage. I don't know. Hello.
That's my daughter watching Frozen.
Oh right, so you're hang on. That I was going to say that's Sleazy.
Yeah.
You killed Sleazy? No,
When you're 50, have another
Shifty.
kid.
This one's Shifty.
No, that's why
Don't even
I
have
had
one
kids
yet.
early, bro.
says
I'm
that
40
you
and I'm
only
getting rid
actually
of, getting rid of all of my
Cut
kids.
it off.
One
That's what you need to do, just
SU-25,
cut it off.
but that's
Now.
wrong.
No,
Because
the
in
wife
game
got her
it says
too,
you
so
had
I ain't gonna worry about it.
3 air kills.
Oh, what about the mistress? Oh, never mind.
I don't need a mistress, especially when my old lady acts like my mistress in the bedroom. That's all I.
True that.
And a ground troop by the looks of it. Then did you kill a ground troop as well? That just you. You didn't get in the second one. I wouldn't be up there. Bloody hell! Look at that. Keep hitting the MiG-21s, but nobody actually destroyed. Oh, and Mad Eye's actually
Do
hit
you reckon
himself.
Spadknocker's joining then, and he just wants to fly a mission or two?
No, but on
No
the
idea.
on the in-game thing, it said you had 3 kills, 3 air kills.
Oh, just invite him in.
It says here you only got 1,
I
but
think he's got a Discord, right?
in game it said you had 3, so I'd go on the one in
He has
game.
access to our Discord, I think.
So what do you want me to say to this guy?
I'll just tell him join Discord.
I'll send him a link then.
Next mission's Wednesday, Cap said. Then the 40K, I think, is Thursday, right? I'm going to leave work early.
Yeah.
What does this guy? Was this guy do YouTube or Twitter? Not Twitter. What the hell is it? Twitch.
I think he does both.
All right. He's got a channel, has he?
Oh yeah, he's got quite a good channel. He just did.
He's a bit dry for my like.
Yeah, he's quite factual, should we say?
And he calls Razbam Rosbomb.
Wednesday.
Oh, all right, Dead Mouse. I'm sick of seeing you.
There's 5,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just looking now.
I do like the PG map. It was pretty cool flying on it like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've only ever really flown it on the Buddy Spike server, where it's just basically running away from being shot at by mirages and the other team.
Well, at least the stream's back up to normal.
Yeah,
It was
PG's
killing my
nice.
stream though. My stream was tanking. It was going right into the red. You know, down to a couple of kilobits a second at stages.
Thing with PG is it's a big map as well, isn't it? And there's I think it's got a bit of a performance thing with it.
There's something wrong because I never use that much bandwidth on Caucasus. Even when we're playing Battle of the North with all those units on, I still don't. So something is in here that's causing all this bandwidth, and I don't know what it is.
I was mostly looking at F10, so I don't really know.
We'll have to
Looks
try.
like he's
We'll have
got
to
the
try a
mid-19.
different mission and see what happens with it.
It could have been the pathfinding, or I don't know. So the definitely the T-Lambs gave me a lot of issues.
I noticed that the frame rates were a bit lower when we were on the ground, but as soon as we took off,
I
it seemed
didn't
to
have,
smooth out.
Any issues?
Which is weird because you think because there's less trees on this map that it wouldn't be as.
Unless it's to do with the resolution of things on there. Is it high resolution?
Wow.
Does look
And
quite
I thought
high.
I had a lot
I'm
of
watching my
monitors.
track file back.
I do. How many computers has he got running on there as well?
It was probably the missile launches from the ships.
5?
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of how laggy that would make it.
Got more than 5. There's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, when that lag
4,
hit,
5,
I was very close to the ground
6,
and
7,
luckily survived
8 keyboards
it.
that I can see.
Yeah,
9.
mine froze for a few.
1 under the desk. And I think that's a keyboard as well there.
There was one lag
Is that
spike
10?
as we were heading towards the airfield target, where all of the Harriers just came past me like and rubber banded, and I was like, "Oh my god, don't be dead, don't be dead."
9 keyboards. How many mice?
I must have been as the cap. I don't know what that was. Is it spawned in that caused out? Whether it was just my local.
I had to read that scoreboard again like 3 times because it only showed 2 deaths other than Cap's 3 from whatever problems he had. But it was like, what? How did that happen? That doesn't make any sense.
Damn, that's incredible. Right, what's happening tonight on the Arma
Gone
front?
out
Just
with
in
20
case
people before and come back with
something
like
really
5.
cool going on.
I like that map though.
I'm not sure what.
Yeah, it's
because I don't know it in and out, so it's kind of.
Monday nights is
different.
normally
Fresh,
Star
isn't it?
Wars or a
Airports and stuff.
sign-up op, but I haven't seen any
Yeah,
sign-up
Caucasus
ops
gets a bit
published.
tired after a while, I think.
It's like I guess it's the
So
same
I'm
with the
not
Persian
sure
Gulf. There's only
what
so many
tonight's
scenarios
op's
you
gonna
can
be,
play
but it's
on
on
it
in
because
half
of the
an hour.
geography. And
When
it's
does the
not
F-16
a balanced map
arrive?
because it's a realistic
2 weeks.
battle.
Possibly by
So
the
you're
end of the
always going to
year.
have some places that are advantageous to protect or attack from. Or
What they're saying is it uses a lot of the same systems
There's a
as
pretty
the
good
F-18.
airfield up the north.
I think they've
of
chosen
Dubai.
the
That's
F-16
in, like,
that
between,
they've got
two mountain ranges
because
kind
it
of
does share a
That's
lot of
quite
systems
good.
with the F-18.
it's like right on the tip of
it'll
the
be a lot less
northern
programming.
peninsula.
Yeah, that's it. That's
That's
quite
so cool.
interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
All they need to do
It's
is,
like basically
is,
an evil lair.
copy and paste, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it's
so
not as
that's
simple
what
as that,
reminded
but
me of when
it'll,
Wags
it'll
did
save
the
an
video.
awful lot of programming from scratch if they can incorporate systems that they've already got running in the F-18.
Right after they had spruced it up and
into
put
the
it on the
F-16,
map, and
so-
it was kind of cool.
You might get
It's
it by
got a
the
really
end of the
neat
year.
location.
See, if you can take off from there, you can go over the water.
If
and
not,
there's an
it'll
airfield the
probably
other
be quarter
side
one or
on
quarter
the,
two next year.
Iran.
But
That'd
it
make
looks,
quite good.
looks to me the way they
Yeah, that
put
that
teaser
Kasab
in,
airfield
and what they've said
and
on the forums is
the
it's quite
islands,
advanced
like Tund or
already.
whatever it's called. They're the ones that
So-
are always getting fought over on body spike because they're just so hard to get, like, to protect.
Oh,
Because
well,
it scares
Tomcat
up mountains
first anyway.
around Kasab.
Tomcat's
They're only
gonna be
kind of flat,
cool.
low ground near it is in the.
It's going to be a lot more tougher to fly
So,
though
like,
than
Mirages
things like
just
the
hide
F-18 and
in those gullies and just pop up and
all the aircraft.
chuck
The
magic.
F-15,
Oh, and
SU-27.
gazelles.
It's going to be a lot more different to fly. It's going to be real hands-on to fly it. There's a lot of people out there. I think the way they're talking on the internet is that, like, you know, the F-14 is going to be great and it's going to do all this shit and it's going to do all that.
Yeah, Dove's just
But
posted about.
they're gonna have to fly it.
Trying to get some advertising going on his
If
channel.
you know what I mean,
vice
they're
versa,
actually going to
so,
have to
yeah,
fly
it's
the
a marketing.
module. Whereas, like, if you get in the Mirage, you can just let go of all the controls and it'll just fly in a straight line because the flight control systems take care of most of it.
Yeah, I saw he's got a video up for a preview of the
You're not going to be able to
MiG-19.
do that in the Tomcat. The Tomcat's going to be hands-on.
Yeah, that looks nice. That MiG-19,
Apart from
I must
like
admit.
the bit of autopilot it has, but apart from that, it's going to be all hands-on, hands and feet. So that's going to be good. That's going to be a handful. I'll have my head buried in the cockpit half the time, won't it? Right, what we're going to do? We've got to go and check if. Just checking the Discord.
I'm very happy about the harms. I'm very happy about the harms.
Definitely change missions.
I am so happy that we're getting arms. I wonder if it's going to be next week. You think?
Why?
Wednesday, I think.
It's this week. Oh yeah, that's right.
tomorrow.
It's the 16th. Oh yeah.
Don't know what time the training server will get it though, because I've got to go to the dentist on the 16th.
No. Cancel that right now. You don't need teeth.
I can't. I wish I didn't have to go, but I do have.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody ever telling me they wanted to go to the dentist.
No. Dentists are not nice. Well, they might be nice people, but they're not nice people, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't like the dentist. I sweat too much at the dentist.
What?
I don't know what it is. A dentist office makes me sweat. I like get nervous and I start sweating like, oh my God, I'm hot. I got to get out of here.
You got to watch out for
Doctor's
military dentists, because they're even worse.
Yeah, they'll start drilling without fucking numbing. They don't care.
My military dentist said, right, we're going to whip your 2 wisdom teeth out. I said, what 2 wisdom teeth? He said, the ones that are just about to come out under your gums. I said, well, why do you want to take them out if they haven't even come out yet? And he says, because they'll cause you problems in later life. Were you a mind reader? Where's your crystal ball? And anyway,
Yeah, no.
he surgically removed my 2 teeth in the morning, and I had a face like a hamster who just found the food bag. And then he says, right, he says, it's lunchtime. He says, you better go and get yourself some lunch. And I looked at him with that sort of head cocked to one side look and eyes open, you know,
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna
what
eat.
the you know? And he says, it's all right, we've phoned ahead to the mess. He says, they'll have something for you. Well, I got to the mess, because you have to go, you know, you're ordered to go. You've got to have food. So I went to the mess, and the guy took one look at me. He says, you just from the dentist, aren't you? And I went, does it show, like, you know, face out like a hamster? And he says, yeah. He says, hang on, I've got something for you. And he brought me out this big deep bowl with the biggest, widest straw I've ever seen in my life, and it was like mulligatawny soup, I think it was called. It's like oxtail, basically. And he brought me out that, and he says, there you are. He says, there's your lunch. And I went, oh, great. And after lunch, I was on an assault course and did the gas chamber.
Wow.
So when people tell me, oh yeah, I had a terrible time around wisdom teeth, I was in hospital for 2 days with them, no sympathy. Absolutely no sympathy whatsoever.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you I had mine taken out at 16, and 3 days they gave me painkillers, and It's
had
well
mine.
known.
None of that. They said, look, you know, you might have worse injuries than this, and you've still got to do it. So get on with it. And I went, what? So up over the walls, crawling through mud. I get to the gas chamber, like, and the sergeant who was in charge says, he says, well, you're obviously not going to be able to really wear the gas mask, are you? And I said, no, sergeant. And he says, we're not sadists. He says, you know, he said, so, he says, okay, he says, you don't need to wear it. Get inside the gas chamber. What? I thought I was going to get off.
God. Hope you
Oh.
can hold your breath. See him with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to get off. Anyway, the corporal like shoved me, and I was the last person to go in. They all go around in a circle inside this wooden hut, and they light the CS tab thing inside.
Yeah,
and
I've seen those
loads of smoke.
videos. Yeah.
And the corporal and the sergeant's in there without any gas mask or anything on, and they're just breathing it in like it's smoke from a bonfire. And everybody else is coughing and spluttering a bit, and I get a whiff, and the first little cough I get, I felt a hand on the back of my shirt collar, and I got dragged out the back door by the corporal, and he says, that's enough for you. And I went, all right. He says, now go and get a cold shower. And I went, what? And he says, get back to your block, have a cold shower. He says, if you have a hot one, he says, it'll get in your pores, because your pores will open up, he says, and it'll sting like shit. So I went back, did that, and I didn't tell anybody else. So they all got in a hot shower. And screams.
I remember my first one when I was in basic training because they did the same thing to us, but they made us road march like 10K back to the barracks after the chamber. My whole neck felt like I had like fire just laying on my from the sweat, and then the sweat and the CS going down into the pores.
Ouch.
Yeah, it sucked.
It's not so bad if you've got the full NBC kit on when you're in there, but they just send you in as you are, you know. So
Yeah, we just went in our BDUs and our mask. I mean, there was no mop suit, no nothing, you know. And I waited till I was an NCO to get my wisdom teeth out, so I got 2 days convalescent leave. It was nice, and they put me to sleep to do it because they took all 4 out at once.
Ooh. Oh, it looks like Imperial Ops are beginning in 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to go and play Star Wars Arma.
Oh, I might watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and play Star Wars Arma. Right, yeah. Hang on then. Let's get rid of Navigraph for now. I'm gonna have to do this. Right, we're gonna go play Star Wars Arma, guys.
Anybody heard anything about the Christian Eagle?
Pre-order.
No.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I just wondering when it
The
comes.
what?
The what?
The Cessna.
It's an F-15 with the crosses painted on the side, and
It's an F-15
cold,
with 4 wings instead of 2, and a spinny thing on its
Right.
nose.
And an afterburner at each end.
What?
Have you seen the Christian Eagle raw, man? It's a pre-order on.
That didn't make
No,
sense.
I haven't.
the
What
website.
the fuck
It's
is
It's
it?
a biplane.
Oh Christ!
It's a
no, there's an armor
biplane
update. Oh, this is not
stunt aircraft.
Oh.
What about extra 350 next?
Think Pitts special.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Serious formation flying in those.
Right, ready to launch, ready to launch, ready to launch. Ready to
Actually,
play.
I have a
What's
feeling
updated?
they're going to be pretty
And
hard.
do I have Star Wars
steady.
armor on here? Some mods were recently updated. Please tell me it wasn't realism.
I'm gonna watch his video on that MiG-19. I haven't seen anything about it, and
Yeah,
he's
it's a
got
good video, man.
access
And it's
to
only
it.
half
So
an hour.
JSRS. JSRS updated. Okay, so we've got to go for the Star Wars.
Serious widescreen on there, looks like. Man, I've been so close.
Right,
The
so
other
we do
morning,
have
Saturday
Star
morning,
Wars
I
ready to
almost
go.
ordered
Yay!
one of those
Excellent.
49-inch
Right, yeah.
widescreens.
It's ready to go. Cool.
What is that? Those curved ones?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
I'm going to
curved
nip
and-
to the loot. I'm
but
going to get
it
some
has
more
an 8
drink.
millisecond response time.
And
so
I'll be back shortly with
I
some
wasn't going to
Star
pay
Wars
1,100
armor.
bucks for 8 milliseconds.
I'll leave this going so you can listen to the guys while I'm gone.
want
And
What
I'll
is
have to
it?
get into TeamSpeak shortly, though.
A widescreen
So
monitor, curved monitor.
Let me check what mine is.
I only had the 2 bottles of beer. So let's empty this.
Mine's
and
just
go
a 27-inch 1440p monitor.
Pour that in there.
Yeah,
Mine is
good.
4 milliseconds.
Mine's 1 millisecond, 144 hertz, but 1080p.
I think that's what mine is.
So it's my middle
Yeah,
one,
that's
but
what most of them
it's
are,
linked up
and
to
that's
2
the-
BenQ monitors, which I hate. So I'm only running at 60 hertz.
Issues once you
because
get to the wide
4
38
monitors
and
altogether.
49
Right,
widescreens
back in a minute.
curved. They don't have any yet that are really
Back in a minute.
high
Let's go and
resolution
get some,
or either HD or 1440 with decent refresh rates. If you do find one, they're like $3,000.
Oh.
I have the X34. It's ultra wide 1440p and it's 100 hertz and 4 millisecond.
How wide is it?
34 inch.
Yeah.
3440 by 1440.
Yeah, see, mine's only 24 inch.
Yeah, when you start getting real wide, so you could like put 3 of them around you. You know what I mean? 1 in the front, 2 on the sides. You're basically sitting in the middle of it all. Then it's
Dude,
the
give me
response
30
times
thinking
are.
about that.
What's
Three of
that?
these things- 3 of these things around me are giving me dirty thoughts.
I'm telling you. That's what I was thinking. Because I got this 65-inch monitor, and I'm thinking, man, I just want to be able to see better in air to air. So I found one of those things on sale for like $900, I think, Saturday morning, and I almost hit the buy button, and I sat down and said, "Cap, I don't want to spend this money. No, too much money." So I was like, you're right. And I said, maybe I should ask my wife before I do this too, but I didn't even ask her.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission.
She's so good about this stuff. She didn't really care, but I don't know. I just paid off this computer, so I don't want to freak her out again. It was funny because I got the TV, then I got the computer, then I got the HOTAS, then I got the RAM. She was just not a word. But if I bring another monitor, I don't know.
JD, what you need is a picture of Terry Crews in your wallet. So when you go to pay for something stupid, you have to look at him.
Who is that?
Terry Crews. Hang on. Do you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No, can't say I do.
Oh, he's the black guy from the.
Oh, we know who Terry Crews is. Come on now.
Oh,
I'm sure I do. I just don't know the name.
He's in
Can't
White
remember
Chicks,
the
wasn't he?
Fucking Cheeseburger Eddie, man. You got to protect the McNuggets. You know The Longest Yard, the remake with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Well, fucking Cheeseburger Eddie, son.
Yeah.
I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make
Oh,
you.
yeah.
The guy from the
I got
Old
the
Spice.
burgers.
Guy from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I look like with my shirt off too.
You make your boobs jump like that.
No, I really wanted to get That's what you do. I see. That's funny. Well, I was going to build a server so that we would have a backup server in case anything happens and we want to fly because I got all this bandwidth now, and I realized that computer hardware right now is just way too expensive to be doing it. It just doesn't make any sense. So I was looking at the monitors and want to get me a nice big widescreen curved monitor.
I was actually thinking of doing the same.
JD, how much is too much?
How much is too much? The computer I have right now costs more to buy now than it did when I bought it 8 months ago.
But I mean, like for buying a monitor, how much is too much?
I don't want to spend more than like $1,400.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
That's a nice monitor.
Yeah, I've already looked at it. I think it's like $4,000 or something, 4,500. That's a QLED.
So I got mine refurbished off Amazon, and in US dollars, I paid 950. But I think it would be something like 1,400 brand new.
Mine was 250 quid.
Yeah, mine's 270. It's the one off eBuyer, the Element one. I think it's a TN panel, so it's like not the best, and the build quality is pretty shit, but it's pretty.
I was incredibly wrong. It's $2,778 to buy this monitor brand new.
Whoa.
Buy it refurbished. Don't buy it brand new.
Yeah, mine's AOC.
It's got a 1 millisecond response time. Wow.
Yep. And it's also, and that's the, I can't remember. So most response times are grey to grey, and then the new measurement. That's basically the new measurement is more accurate, and that's 1 millisecond of the new measurement.
What else don't I need on here?
Yeah,
What
this
else
is the
don't I need?
49 version. Wow, I
Right, so we're
like
gonna
it.
have to start TeamSpeak. Get rid of that. Track IR I'll need.
The 49 inch is $790 now at Newegg.
Connected.
All right.
The only thing that on those big monitors is that
Channel switched.
like it'd be fine for PCS,
local
but
import.
for like first person shooting
Yeah, they're like
games and
local
stuff,
file,
for
I
other
think, on the
games,
mods.
there's,
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
get
and
off.
then search wherever the mod is in your files and
He's
pop
chatting
it
too
out.
much,
That's what I
so-
did to do.
monitor runs at. So
Gotcha, thank you.
get like black.
That problem.
Disconnect from there.
It's just been so long since I did this stuff. It's just you forget.
All right.
It's my first time doing the Star Wars one, so I've never had to do it because all the other mods are presets, aren't they? So you just click preset load and go.
User
Yeah,
left your channel.
another one that we had to download.
All right, now I need to
some shit, which was alright.
get 4 operations a week, 8 in total last month. Don't want to see the dentist again for another year. My
User
girlfriend
joined
went
your channel.
and he
Auntie, I
pulled
see what you did. User left your channel.
I know what
Asper.
you've done, Auntie.
What did I do?
You set the default channel for you to join in TeamSpeak to administration.
User joined your channel.
Yep.
Smart.
Hi, Iceberg. Are you joining?
I have a number of
I
defaults I
would
can
love
join.
to join, and I would love to be ground command like I used to do for these ops, but I have class in an hour.
Oh, fuck. Good luck. Away, hopefully, maybe.
User left your channel.
I'm kind of pissed because I really enjoyed the Star Wars stuff.
I thought he did Star Wars with that other group.
Oh, Crash is
He
already
does, or used to.
I
don't
realized
know.
they're already in. Right, I'm gonna have to change
always
the
kinda weird.
channel, aren't I?
You
Let
have,
me,
like,
let me bring this up.
User joined your channel.
Right, let's get going.
He's still.
Yeah,
sort of like
dentist.
two other
Well,
groups.
man, you know, dentist.
He does stuff with the 212 and like
where
the
is
506. I
Huh.
don't know.
TSB?
Has anyone had this mod before where it's asking you are not signed by a key accepted by the server?
That means you have too many mods.
Huh. Right, hang on then, let me redo this.
What the hell? I don't behave pyramid. What?
User joined your channel.
Zeus. No, it's going to be Star Wars on TSB. With Liru.
I think the best part of this. Well, we're not supposed to have these.
Oh dear me.
User left your channel.
No, opposition ace is ace. Or whatever it's called.
Oh, because it was telling me like I had other stuff not working. 'cause it didn't.
Opposition ace has regular ace in it, so you don't need. It's weird.
Oh.
It'll say you need dependencies, but you don't need them.
Yeah.
Ah, I
Oh,
think
okay,
that's where I
'cause I was like
fucked up.
trying to fuck with my mods.
I
Right, I need to stop and start the stream again. Unfortunately, I'll be back in a